Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I have a makeup product review for you guys on the new Violet Voss Pretty in Paradise Eye and Cheek palette. I had so much fun playing with this palette and sharing my honest thoughts with you guys, and I really had fun creating this beautiful warm toned spring summer makeup look. So if you guys are interested in seeing me use this product and share my honest thoughts with you guys on what I think, and if you're interested in knowing how to achieve this beautiful warm toned soft glam makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. Now before we jump into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Alright you guys, we're gonna get started with skin prep. The first thing I'm gonna do is go in with the Laneige sleeping mask. Next up, I want to go in with some moisturizer, and I have here a sample of Charlotte's Magic Cream. I'm so excited to try this. This stuff feels really nice and thick, you guys, but it doesn't feel heavy, if that makes sense. I really feel the moisture and the hydration. I'm excited to see how makeup sits on this, but this feels really nice. Of course, we need to prime. I'm going in with the Milk Hydro Grip. I'm going to concentrate this on my T-zone, but I will blend it out onto the rest of my face as well. I'm going to quickly color correct the face. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo color corrector, and this is the orange one. This is going to help combat any darkness on the face or any acne scarring, hyperpigmentation, things like that. A little goes a long way, so you don't want to use too much product or else the orange is going to seep through your foundation. So just go in with a little bit and really work on buffing it out and making it really nice and seamless. Color correcting is done. Time to go in with some foundation. I want to go in with something full coverage, and I want to go in with Drugstore. So I have here the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Golden Beige. I absolutely love this foundation because it's number one, so affordable, and number two, such a beautiful high quality product. It gives amazing coverage, it lasts all day, and I just love how it feels. Alright, so base is done. I want to take a break from it. I want to work on the eyes and definitely jump into the palette that we're going to be reviewing today. So first off, I want to prep the lids, and I'm going to go in with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. You want to use a full coverage heavy concealer to prep your lids. I'm going to blend this out onto the lid, and then I'm going to set the lids with the Huda Beauty setting powder. Alright you guys, time to jump into the palette that we're going to be reviewing today. I'm super excited to be trying out the new Violet Voss Pretty in Paradise Eye and Cheek palette. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know that I'm obsessed with Violet Voss. I absolutely love their shadows. I have so many of their palettes. I've done so many reviews and tutorials, so definitely check out those videos. I'll have the playlist up here and also down below for you guys. I think this is my first time trying an eye and cheek palette by them, so I'm really excited to go in with the bronzer and the blush later on, but let's jump in to the shadows first. We're gonna start off with the shade Sun-Kissed Sand, and I just want to buff that out onto my crease. Alright, so I don't really see this color really coming up against my skin tone, so I think we're going to need something a little bit deeper to get a nice shadow on the crease. So we're going to go in with Paradise Plum, which is the other matte shade in the palette, and I think I'm just going to take a mixture of these two and then blend that out onto the crease. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Now we're getting some color. First impressions, I'm having some trouble getting pigment on the eyes, and also the pan is a bit crummy. I'm not sure what's going on. I usually love Violet Voss, but I'm not loving the shadows yet. I'm gonna keep on working with this deeper shade. I think I'm gonna scrap using this one, and let's see if we can try to get a little bit more definition onto the lids. All right, so that's showing up a lot better, but on the pan it looks a lot deeper than it's appearing against my skin tones. So I don't know, it's blending out nicely, but I just find the pigment to be very, very light, and I keep having to add more to get more. but it's okay, we're gonna keep working with it. So let's start working into some of these fun colors. I think I'm gonna go in with these two. I'm gonna start off with this one on the lid, and then maybe I'll buff that out onto the outer corners. This honestly doesn't really look like the best shimmer. It's kind of like more of a dull color. Okay, I do not like this at all. I'm going in with Enchanted Eden, and it doesn't look nice and smooth on the lids. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe cut the crease and see if that helps, but by itself, it looks a little bit patchy. It doesn't look smooth, and I don't really see much glow. I mean, even on the pan, they're kind of dull in my opinion, so I wish the product was a little bit more shimmery. I'm gonna cut the crease on this side. I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer, and then I'll go in with my brush and just carve that out. All right, I'm going in with the same shimmer right on top just to see if it pops a little bit more. I think the cut crease is helping just a little bit in terms of letting the product pop on the eyes. I think the concealer base underneath is also helping give a little bit more definition, but I find these shimmer shades are also lacking pigment. So far, there's a trend with these shadows. They're lacking major pigment. I don't know what's going on. I usually don't have this problem with Violet Voss, but so far I'm actually really disappointed in this palette. I quickly cut the crease on this side as well just to make the eyes a little bit more symmetrical. I feel like it's taking a lot of work just to get a soft glam look, you guys. So far I'm not a fan. I mean, I basically had to destroy this shadow just to get a little bit of shimmer on the eyes. I don't know if you can tell, like there's almost like a dent in there. So really the product quality is lacking. So next up, I want to go in with Hibiscus Haze, which is like a deeper brown. I think I'm going to buff this out onto the outer corners, and if I want just a little bit more dimension, I think I'm going to go in with this deep green as well. This product is starting to show on the eyes, which is nice and reassuring, but I do want to mention, do you guys see that next level fallout? And also the pan is super crummy, so that's something else I want to mention. Like, look at the pan, you guys. There's just product everywhere, so it is a messy product as well. I feel like this look is coming around, but the fallout is driving me completely insane. I think I'm gonna have to go in with a makeup wipe and wipe it off, but we'll leave it for now. I think I want to try this deep green just to see how it changes up the look, and I want to add that to the outer corners, so let's do that. That is super pretty, you guys. Wow. But the fallout is not so wow. Okay, I think I'm at my breaking point with this fallout, so I'm just going to take the tissue that I have and I'm going to wipe all this off, and I'm going to have to go back in with base product, but holy, this palette has so much fallout, it's ridiculous. Alright, I cleaned up the fallout, and although I think the eyes look pretty good right now, I'm still not a fan of this eyeshadow palette because I think trying to get a look like this shouldn't take me that long and I shouldn't have to struggle that much. So definitely I don't think the quality is there in this palette, but let's move on and work on the face because we do have some face products to try out in this palette. So I'm going to quickly conceal the face with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm using the concealer just to clean up the eyeshadow and make it nice and sharp. You want to get that nice outer V look. And I'm just going to set the concealer in place with the Huda Beauty setting powder. And I like to just add some around my mouth for some brightening. I let the setting powder sit for about 30 seconds. Now I'm going to wipe it away, and with whatever excess product I have, I'm just going to set the rest of my face because we're going to be using powder products. All right, let's jump back into the Violet Voss palette. We're going to go in with the contour shade. This is their bronzer. It honestly looks a little bit deeper than what I would usually use, but if it's going to be like the eyeshadows, it's probably not going to have too much pigment, so we're gonna jump into that, and that is called Coconut Cream. So that doesn't look too bad. I definitely need to clean it up, but the tone actually is working against my skin tone, so yeah, I think it's pretty. It's giving me a nice sun-kissed kind of glow. I'm going to quickly contour the nose with the same bronzer. Oh yeah, I definitely love the bronzer. I'm loving the kind of bronzy sun-kissed glow that I'm getting on the face. Super easy to work with, definitely a fan. Let's try out the blush shade. If you guys look up close, you can see that the blush has a subtle shimmer to it. Holy pigment, you guys, and I absolutely love the color. I'm gonna take some setting powder just to clean up the cheeks, just a little bit on the nose as well. Okay, what's going on? This palette took a turn with the face products, you guys. So I think it's safe to say I absolutely love the bronzer and the blush. I just don't love the eyeshadows, so I like partially like this palette. But yeah, I love how the face is looking, and I feel like the combo of the bronzer and the blush is perfect for summer. I look like I have such a nice sun-kissed, glowy, warm face. I absolutely love it. Let's wrap up the makeup look. I wish this palette had a highlight shade. I feel like it would have been beautiful, but that's okay. We're gonna jump into the Wander Beauty highlight. This is in the shade After Hours, and I'm just going to quickly highlight the face with this. I'm gonna quickly fill in my brows with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I like to use the shade 4. I wanna add some brown eyeliner to the look, so I'm going in with the CHULA Beauty Brown Liquid Liner. Gonna quickly finish off the eyes with some brown mascara. This has been my current favorite. This is the Essence Lash Without Limits Brown Mascara. So I'm gonna quickly pop this on off camera and then we'll be right back. If you guys wanna see an in-depth tutorial using the mascara, make sure to check out my video. I'll have it linked up here and also down below. It's such a nice, affordable drugstore mascara, you guys. So good. Gonna finish off the look by doing the lips. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Liner in Chestnut. And for lipstick, I'm going in with a gloss. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Lip Gloss in the shade Foxy. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much it for the makeup look. Overall, I'm actually a big fan of how the look turned out. I feel like it's so fun. I love the warm tones. I definitely love the face, and honestly, the eyes did come together. Although I was able to work with it at the end of the day and create a beautiful makeup look, I do have to be fully transparent and honest with you guys and say that I only like 50% of the palette. I'm absolutely not a fan of the shadows. I did not have a good time using them and trying to create an eyeshadow look. I got frustrated a lot. I feel like the pigment is just really lacking in these shadows. That's what's missing. I feel like the shades chosen are beautiful, but there's just no pigment, so you're really not working with much, and it just takes a lot of work to get any sort of eyeshadow look on the eyes. Now, if we're talking about the bronzer and the blush, that's a different story. I think it's obvious. I absolutely love these two, and I'll definitely use this palette again just to use these products. I'm definitely never touching these again. Like PTSD, you guys. I feel like I can get a beautiful look just like this with different palettes that have better quality eyeshadows. So yeah, overall, do I recommend this palette? I think I don't. I think I don't recommend it, just because why pay $43 just to use like 2 of the products in the palette? Definitely check out Violet Voss's blushes and their bronzers, because based on the quality that I'm seeing in this palette, they're amazing. And honestly, I'm really disappointed in how the eyeshadows didn't work out for me, because usually Violet Voss's eyeshadows are wonderful and they're my favorite. Like, I absolutely love them. So I really don't know what happened with this palette. Maybe they just put more effort into these 2 products. So yeah, that's just my final honest thoughts. I don't think it's worth getting this palette. I think it's worth checking out their other products though. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the makeup look, and let me know if you guys have tried out this new palette by Violet Voss and what your thoughts are. Did you struggle like me, or did you have a better experience? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And you guys, that is pretty much it. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.